Hey y'all, welcome to the Goblin Cave. So, you may notice that I have RJ in his new little seat, which is super cute. I'm gonna show you him right here. Little cutie over there, just sitting in his little seat. But yeah, today's video is actually not necessarily going to be main focus on RJ, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I mean, I always make videos about him and about the stuff that we do together. When I had originally got RJ done as a custom by Tiffany over at Sweet Sunrise Nursery, I wanted an awake baby, and since having RJ and me thinking, like, as a collector myself, I've been thinking about, okay, like, what does that mean, like, for me? Like, I can't necessarily say that I picture myself as a collector that would collect a lot of babies, but I am very artsy, crafty. If you're new to this channel, my name is Nikolai or Jade. So nice to meet you. And I am a tattoo artist. Like, that's what I do for a living. But I've always experimented with different type of sculpting, sewing, just a lot of different crafts and stuff like that. A lot of different arts, a lot of different types of art. And I had been contemplating on whether or not I wanted to like purchase and get like another like custom that was a sleeping baby, so that I had an awake baby, which is RJ, my first son, or if I wanted to do it to where I tried to paint and do a baby myself. So I had been looking through like some certain sculpts and stuff like that, and just trying to see if I could find anything that is really something that I could like want and resonate with, because to me, like, when I seen RJ's sculpt of the Mateo, I knew that that was the awake baby for me. And honestly, I haven't really had any interest in collecting or obtaining like another awake baby. But the thought had been on my mind to have one awake baby and one sleeping baby. So, you guys are here because I'm here to introduce you guys to somebody special. I did, in fact, find a kit that I wanted to try to paint myself. And so don't be too hard on me, haters and critiquers. Please don't come for me emotionally. I appreciate support and I need kind of encouragement about it. But I did paint my very own sleeping baby, which I still can't get over. So, I mean, he was born, fully born yesterday. It took me about, I want to say, like 2 days' time, because I mean, I just worked on him, like, one of the days I just worked on him all day. So, again, I can see that this is very time consuming for some people. For me, because I was not tattooing that day and stuff like that, I had the time to work on him, and I did do it my way. I don't know, like, I've been watching like people when they do reborns and stuff like that, but I have a lot of animals, so I can't necessarily really use like the heat set paints, and it's a lot more to kind of invest in, and it's just not something that I like wanted to do, or that was not my intention, because again, I just wanted to kind of see how it went, and I'm here to show you that. So we're going to actually meet the newest member of our family. This is the baby that I painted. I do have a binky in him right now. But yes, so this is Casper James. And this is my first ever attempt at painting a reborn baby. And he is, before I start showing you like all of his details and stuff like that, I'm actually going to go over like exactly what sculpt he is, you know, that kind of stuff, like a little bit more in the details of that. So I did purchase him from Bountiful Baby, and if you couldn't tell, he is the Reborn Caspian asleep. So this is him, and this is his COA. And then, yeah, so now I can talk to you about little Casper. So I named him Casper, and his middle name is James. I have it to where like all of my babies, if you will, have J as the common name, just like mine, because my first name is Nikolai and my middle name is Jade. So it's kind of a thing to have like the J names as the middle names. So, and Casper James just fit him perfectly. So I'm going to go through and kind of show you guys some of the details of this baby. We're going to get him like undressed and stuff. So I'm going to take his little lovey. Look at this cute little face. Adorable. How could you not love him? And then I'm going to take off his little hat so that way we can see his little hair. Because I did do, like, I would say painted hair, but really I didn't use paints. I used pencil. So I did use Prismacolor pencil for the hair and for the eyelashes. Or I mean, not eyelashes, the eyebrows. But yeah, so this is him. I'm gonna like show him closer up in detail, but I am just kind of gonna get like this stuff kind of off of him, so that we can get him down into his little white onesie, mostly just because this is like the cute little sleep sack, but I want you guys to be able to see really like his coloring and all of his little details. So, and I feel like we can really only kind of do that if we take off his stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. Don't mind me if I'm kind of handling him a little wild, because he also is kind of weighted differently. So when I did weight him, I put, he also has the baby fat pellets and he has glass beads. So he does have both of those things, which is definitely nice. I really enjoy the way that he feels like holding him. He is not a super heavy baby, which I actually am really enjoying because I do take my babies everywhere with me. And when I take my babies everywhere with me, if I'm just carrying them or, you know, I have them in the carrier, I can imagine that a very weighted baby is going to be kind of more of a problem. So, sorry, he has some little fuzzies on his little face. Get his little ear. Perfect. So, this is little Casper. There we go. And then we're going to take his little sockies off, so then that way I can show you his cute little feet as well. Again, I mean, I have artistic experience with other types of art forms, but I've never done like doll painting and stuff like that. So Casper is my first like painted doll that I am doing. And honestly, I don't know necessarily if this is something that I would do to, you know, do for others to purchase or not. I just wanted to make Casper here for myself and really for my like own enjoyment in my collection, in like basically like birthing my own baby, which I had a lot of fun painting him and stuff like that. So he is done with air dry paints. So, and I did use a varnish on him. I did give him like a couple coats of varnish, but I'm trying to gauge and see like how much varnish like I really need to do on him. So, and if you guys like have any advice specifically on like the varnishing aspect, or you have like constructive criticism that, you know, I would love to know like your input. Of course, this is just not really a place for bullying, and this is not a place for, you know, hate or anything like that. I just wanted to share him with you guys, and I'm very proud of him. And, you know, I just want to show you guys all of the details that he has, and I'm just super excited. So I did use, like I said, the air dry paints and the varnish, and I did use the baby fat palettes. So he does have baby fat palettes, and I also have like a ball of glass beads in here as well to kind of act more as like the tummy area. And I love his little body. I love his little body. I love the way he moves. I love the way he feels, and he just is so adorable. So, to bring him a little closer so y'all can see him, we will start with his little feet. These are his little feet. So you can see that I did the tipping. I tried to do some tipping on his little toes. And you can kind of see the little veining on his feet. And you can see the little bottoms of his feet. And I wanted him to kind of have more of a pinky, like newborn-y tone. My husband, if you guys didn't know, he is a ginger. So I kind of wanted him to be able to have some of those, I don't know, kind of traits as if this was a baby with my husband and I. I also added like little knee wrinkles like by paint. You can see more veining here. His little toes. Again, I did the little tipping on his little feet. I love the way his little feet and everything came out. But yeah, so, and then you can see, like I said, the knee creasing. Like I actually just painted that on there. That's actually not like creasing from the kit or anything like that. And then we have his little chunky thighs. He do got some little chubby thighs for sure. But I mean, that just makes him that much cuter, honestly. And then for his hands, just kind of trying to show you guys. You guys can see like his hands that are nice and tipped. I did the veining in his hands. I also did blushing on his like elbow and his like knees and stuff like that. I want to show you his little underneath of his hands, because I think those turned out also very cute. If you can see, I actually did veining in his little hands and the underneath. So, and I wanted him to have heavier veining. Again, kind of more for like that translucent look in his body, which I love. And also too, like, I have very prominent veins. My whole family does. And that is also too where I'm bringing this to you guys. So seeing the little vein, the prominent middle vein in his head, my dad actually has that very prominent vein. And you can see it when he's like laughing really hard, when maybe he's embarrassed or you kind of catch him in a lie. He has that vein as well. So I kind of wanted him to have that too. But you can see I did his little lips, and I did them to where they have a little bit of wetness. I also gave him a little nose scratch and little capillaries. You can see his little, like his little baby unibrow. If you can see that. I know my camera is kind of like, where am I focusing at? I also wanted him to have like these small little baby hairs, which I'm very happy about. Again, I just think that it adds perfect, like a perfect look for fresh baby. And then also too, when I flip him over, you will actually see that I gave him hair in the back that is very new baby like. It has like, he has like this little tail right there, which is super cute. And then it kind of like has like that little bald spot that babies get. But yeah, this is his hair. And then this is like the top of his hair. And we'll flip him over so then that way you guys can see how it goes. There. Yeah, and then his little cute face. And honestly, I did not want to put lashes on him. I didn't want to worry about the rooting aspect. I didn't want to worry about applying lashes, but also too, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but some babies just are born with like such small lashes that either you can't see, and there are some babies that are just born without lashes and they actually start to grow in better once, like as they age. So I felt like with his type of eye that he really can kind of get away with not having lashes. And to be quite honest, like when I'm holding him and stuff like that, I just love his sweet little face. And I love to be able to just kind of rub his eye like that. I think it's so cute. And I don't know, there's just something that I just love about like the way that it feels. And I don't want to like really ruin that feeling with lashes for myself. Again, this is not a baby to sell or anything. He is my baby that I painted for myself. So I don't really think that it matters that he has lashes or, you know, anything like that for my own personal preference. But yeah, so you'll notice I gave him some little baby scratches, and you can kind of see I did it so that he can have baby scratch on either side of his face. So he has one on his nose, and then he has one on the little part of his cheek right here. And that's because when I was kind of like messing around with the kit and stuff like that, I loved the movement of his open hands. And I was debating between doing like a little scratch on his eyebrow and like his eye area because of where his fingers lay. But then I also seen that in that same sense, right here at his nose, that's where he could have had like a baby scratch, which is just so, I don't know, cute to me. I just love it, and I think it's very unique per him, and it makes him just his own little individual baby self. But yeah, so I am definitely going to be doing more videos with both of my boys, with both RJ and Casper. And I just wanted to get on here, and I haven't really shared much like about him or anything like that, mostly because honestly, like, it I just took his birthday and just spent like his birthday with him. And so now I'm working on making these videos, talking about him, sharing him with you guys, because I definitely was just being a little bit, I wouldn't say necessarily selfish, but definitely just kind of spending those first moments with him just privately and not really publicly. But I just am too excited to share him with y'all. So I want to thank you guys for coming to this quick video and this introduction of my new baby that I painted myself. And I don't know if you guys have questions or, anything like that. Don't forget to comment, and you can like my video, subscribe if you want to like be able to see more of RJ, see more of Casper, see more of me. We like to have you all here, and yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful and wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.